Helps if I unmute myself, doesn't it? Also helps if I bring my microphone closer. Oh, there we go. Okay. There she blows. Oh no. Haha, that's right. We have a bit. I have to keep up with the bit. Do it for the memes. Okay, let me try. That should be up. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Come on. We strive for perfection here, people. We strive for perfection here. I don't ever really achieve perfection, but I strive for it. And bam. Okay, that should just about do that. Anyway. Why do I do the things that I do? Anyway, I am the most inconsistent streamer you have ever did see, or probably haven't, due to inconsistency. And to mark my return again, I figured I'm going to play a little game that is a blast from my past, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. And I'm doing it for two reasons. Reason number one is it's a game that I love. Or one of my earliest memories of actually completing a game. So that's, pretty important to me. And reason number two is because these mad lads over at OpenGoal have basically ported Jak and Daxter to PC. This isn't an emulation. This isn't me playing it from my PlayStation 2. This is essentially the closest thing we're getting to an actual PC port. If you go to OpenGoal or just Google it, you download their launcher, and then you just have to have an ISO file of Jak and Daxter, which you can get from your legally obtained version and ripping it to your PC. Or if you are a pirate, you've probably already got it. So I'm going to be doing the Precursor Legacy because I fucking love it. I should have tested how capturing this goes, but you know what they say. You only live once. Also, why are my boss kills on? We're not playing Dark Souls. Go ahead and hide those. Okay. So yeah, it's having a little trouble. There we go. Hell yeah. I mean, look, that intro screen is fucking crisp. Now, full disclosure, I have already beaten it, obviously. But what's nice about this port is when you go to your game options, you can actually somewhere around here. Anyway, you can actually change your bindings. You can change your controllers. Like, if you don't like how every looking was inverted, you can actually change that. When you go to your graphic options, it has modern display options for you. You can go into different modes. I keep it on borderless because it is kind of demanding. I mean, as demanding as it is, I actually get a better frame rate with this and a more consistent frame rate than when I emulate the game. So all that being said, great port, genuinely. New game.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
Fucking love this intro,
Every
man.
bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
And I just don't want to talk over this. I'm sorry.
Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Great voice actors, amazing soundtrack. Granted, this is up-resed for modern hardware, but even still, the graphic style holds up.
Continue your search for artifacts in Eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village.
Boobs.
We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Appropriate reaction if you ask me, though.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping,
yapping.
because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only
wonder
other
why.
way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Samus's fucking goat. Alright, now we're in the game.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Which, God damn it. Whenever I play this game over, I always just chuckle at the training course, because this is a communicator. That's what this is. When the game's had to borderline break the fourth wall just to tell you what to do.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav Zoomer.
Thank you, Kira. You just said that 12 seconds ago. Alright. I'm trying to remember how you could do the double sledge. You used to be able to walk it.
Each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
The collectathon is so real. Power cells, orbs, flies. But honestly, like, it's one of those games where it's not that hard to 100% it. If you just casually play through, you're gonna hit everything. I think there was only 2 areas I struggled with, and one of them is bullshit. We're gonna get there for sure.
That last scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows
I understand
you
it's a
run
communicator
fast,
to talk.
break boxes,
How can they
and
see
even
me
activate
to tell
some
me this shit?
precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Also trying to think of where the best place to put my face cam for this game is, and I can't figure that out. So we're keeping it what's out.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its
Yep,
power.
there we go. So this one isn't that bad, but I have missed these 5 orbs most of my early days of playthrough, 6 orbs. When we get into the Forbidden Jungle, or the Dark Jungle, or whatever the hell it's called, there is 5 orbs there that I had to do a fucking Google search to find, and it was pretty, like, 5 orbs in the Forbidden Forest, and everyone's like, you're talking about these ones.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
You're not my dad. You don't know me. Go.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yeah, don't fall, Jack.
Good work. The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Yes.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Which they should have gone over that the first time you break open a chest. Like, they're freezing my character. I'm not just stopping because I know to stop. They're freezing me. Like, the first time you smash a chest, they should freeze you and be like, you've just unlocked green eco. Do blah 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 to increase your health.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
And that should have been everything. Yep. Which I also love how, one, when you get all the power cells in an area, it tells you right away. That's very nice. But hitting your pause menu, it'll bring you right to the area you're at, and it'll show you what you need to collect. Oh yeah, back when circle was to use. It's like, no, incorrect, X please.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco
Fucker just
collectors are
always
pumped
goes
up
for the
again.
throat with Daxter,
Head
and I
out to
love
the
him
far
for it.
side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Like, seriously, the voice acting in this game is so good. Everyone just nails their role. They knew what they were in for. The soundtrack is phenomenal. I watched a couple videos on it, and I sadly don't remember what the dude's name was. But he had mentioned how, like, everywhere you go has a different theme to it, obviously. But one step closer to that, if you're, like, if this zone has one theme music and this zone has one theme music, if you're right in between the two, he even made a soundtrack just for that, which was like a mix of the two. So you're constantly engrossed in the soundtrack, in the world. There are no loading screens in this game at all. There's hidden loading screens, but I mean, that was pretty revolutionary at the time, as opposed to having beat a level, go to a menu, select the next level. Just seamless gameplay, essentially. Now, what I'm doing first is going to the jungle, because in the jungle, part of the play is to turn on blue eco vents. If you don't go to the forbidden jungle first, you will have to return very early. Well, I mean, it's within the first area, obviously, but if you try to do any of the other areas first, there will be puzzles you cannot complete because you needed to get the eco vents on. So, I always recommend go here first, and then go wherever you want. And when you get to the red sage, do the mountains first, because that should turn on the yellow eco, which is needed for other areas. And I gotta say, man, fucking, one of the reasons that this game is so great to me, not only because childhood, not only because, bam.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Not because of all the reasons I've already stated, didn't even mean to do that, with the voices and the soundtrack. It's genuinely got good gameplay. The movesets feel tight, even though it's just spin, punch, dash, and uppercut. I mean, it's a super simple moveset, double jump, roll jump, but it all mixes together so flawlessly. If you do a spin after a jump, you get a little more airtime, so it can help get over gaps. The rolling jumps are tight and feel great, just all in all. Great fucking game. No wheel. Get out of here. I love you. There's no need for a wheel with your Jak and Daxtering. I'm just trying to think of the best path to go. I think we're gonna start this. Yeah, okay. Hoo ya ya, hoo ha ya. Johnny Bravo over here. Okay. Collect some orbs.
I remember the big one that got away.
Don't we all? Don't we all remember the big one that got away? Don't we all have our big Mona that we were trying to catch? Don't worry, we'll get those at the right time. Don't you worry. But Foist, I got to go inside this precursor building. Okay, piss off, die, eat my butt. Shit. Let's go ahead and just juice up again. You got that eco? Yeah, I'm juicing.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Yes, but first we need to go over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but whenever you walk on precursor metal in particular, so this building and some of the artifacts, I love the sound effect that they used for it. I'm gonna get to somewhere where I'm not just jumping around, shut the fuck up and let you hear it. Like, I don't know what they used for that, but it's such a cool sound. It stuck with me my whole life. Like, anytime I hear that or the theme song, like, it's always there, rent free. And when you got eco, it sounds faster.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch
Damn it.
already.
There we go. Now, some of these jump challenges, just due to the way the camera works and stuff, can be a bit of a bitch to land, but other than that, you know, I just blame that on early 2000s. All the other platforming is so damn tight in this game, I can overlook it. Boom. Fun sound. Make the fun sound.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
Thank you, Daxter. Now, since Jack's a mute for this game, I think it was super important that they got a good voice actor for Daxter. You know, the furry little guy you're basically going to be listening to on your shoulder all game. And they nailed it. I mean, I don't know his name, sadly, but whoever voiced Daxter just killed that role. And then whenever they voiced Jack in 2 and 3, once again, they got a good, edgy 17-year-old guy. Like, he was in his 30s probably, but he sounded like an edgy 17-year-old, and the best way possible for Jack.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco-vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco-vents as well.
Yeah, and no, Kira, I didn't see that, because unlike you and Samos, I'm not omniscient who can just see everything. That reminds me, I have to go over here first, because that. Now we can continue on. Now we can continue on. Alright. And first boss fight. I don't know how to take that. What the fuck's a chicken chomper? I just don't know how to take that. Oh, you stupid plant with your teeth. Alright, yeah, send out your children. Alright, yep, show your jowls. Get rocked. Oh yeah, pro game. Oh, fuck you. I'm a pro gamer. I'm a pro god legend. You're a chicken chomp. You chomp chicken. Yeah. Damn it. Alright, bitch. I'm going to kill you this time. No. Bad plant. I do like to think, like, the plant has to present a weakness to rest. Like, if I'm gonna sleep, I may as well be killable. No. Yes. Okay. Good. Yes. Grow your own death, you stupid plant. I'm better than you because I'm a person. Put those spikes down, thank you. Oh yeah, look at that. Didn't get touched one time. Oh. Well, you know what? Was I ever not washed up to begin with? So, these are the 5 power cells that I could never fucking find until I googled Forbidden Forest 5 power cells, 1 Reddit post. Jump on the plant's head. I'm sorry, there was no hint to do that. Like, how the fuck was I supposed to know? But, anyway, she's dead. And like I said, we're saving these orbs for the right time. And now, be that time. Alright, now let's head to this little guy down here. Oh, little guy. Let's head to this big boy down here.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island.
Progression!
There are 2 types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Watch me do this in 1 fucking try. Just immediately fail.
Steady, boy. Here comes a big one.
Back when games were fun and simple and colorful and full of joy. When's Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out? I missed 2. I'm a failure. I failed. Village is gonna starve because of me. I also love it whenever you catch a big boy, it goes flump. Like, just good sound design all around. Makes me happy.
Missed again.
Oh, it's 3, you sack of shit. You complained about not catching 1. Okay, 6. It's 6. 7. He gave me a limit of 20.
Steady, boy.
Flump. Flump. Okay, alright, yeah, that's the tricky. That was the hard part right there. Now we're just on easy living street right here.
Here comes a big one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you cannot touch this, sir. Call me a jackhammer because you can't touch this. I will see myself out. That was bad.
You caught 200 pounds of fish.
You put that dog away, sir. You put that dog away.
Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
You put those sexy lips away, sir. And he will now literally just be here maniacally laughing over fish for the rest of the game. It's great. Go feed the village, god damn it. Alright, now there's a power cell around here somewhere. Yes, okay. Just gotta deal with these piranha. Piranhae. Paranecium. What is the plural for piranhas? Paranecium? Boop. And under the bridge, just like the chili peppers. Scout fly. Hey, asshole. Dive. And nothing else. Penny. Okay. Penny is the plural. I like it. Piranha or penny? Peeny weeny. Oh, I just gave him a mild concussion with that. Alright. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck, I forgot about that. Go. Go. So yeah, you'll see these every couple maps, or one or two every map. You just gotta get there with Blue Eagle enough, and you get a good payout for it. Alright, what are we looking at? Need just under 60. Hey! Hey! Sound effects, man, they just tickle me. And then we've got to open up the side door around here somewhere. I'll figure that out in 1 second. Let's go up here and get that scout fly. Hey, frog. Fuck you. Oh, I thought I was gonna nail that. One more scout fly. Amazing. Outstanding. Now, I know that there's a hidden, or not really a hidden door, but a door you gotta get to with eco on the side of this. I just don't remember what side. Okay, gotta get back to it. Up to see you streaming more, you frick. Love you too, Budski. Thank you for popping in. Go have a great Saturday. Or don't. I'm not your real dad. Hey. None of that now. You die. You let me kill you, okay? Thank you. Alright, so I gotta believe that it's on the other side. Because, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Fucking Jimmy Neutron brain blast over here. Got him. Oh, shit. Sorry, I just realized I had a different overlay up on my... I have not streamed in forever. Senior Antoni was correct about that. So I'm still trying to remember how I had my whole setup. Fuck, like all of my shit, like my chat bot, my chat overlay, like all needed different authentic keys because it's been so long. Which also makes me wonder if, like, when I get a follower alert, if those are gonna pop off right. I mean, my sub counter's right, so I guess no. So if I'm not mistaken, all I need is the eco beams and scout fly.
Scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam.
And there's the
Let's
scout
go
fly.
fiddle with him. All right, you found all the scout flies in this area.
I also enjoy the implications of, like, eco's been around, because, you know, the precursor, that implies that they were here well before us. They created the eco, and we don't know where they are, and this is a very primitive depiction, you know. No vehicles, no weaponry, none of that shit, so. I love the thought that they have no idea how any of this shit works, so they're just vaguely repurposing it. Like, the temple that produces the blue eco, they've just used to power their village. Like found universe. I don't know if that's the term, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Should be leading me right back home. I basically always end on the reconnecting of the beam because it takes you right out of the forest. And you know, like, this is a, quote, adventure game, so you're supposed to play it how you want, go where you want, when you want, but when it comes to backtracking, I personally like to minimize that shit. So I'll always be like, yeah, play it how you want, but I'd recommend going with this path. Oh, am I supposed to go over here? Oh, right over there, okay. See if I can land this roll jump. The answer was no. Feed the village. Okay. Teach a man to fish, you know what they say. He thought I was funny. That's all I care about. Chat doesn't laugh like that. There's also no one in chat right now, so there's that, but that is neither here nor there. And that should be the one that takes us to the beach out of this motherfucker. Okay. Jump down. Damn it. I also love how every platforming game just casually breaks reality with the double jump. Like, seriously, I don't think that there's a single platformer that doesn't have a double jump. Now, are there any... I'm technically in Sandover, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Alright, well. Good thing I collected those eggs.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
That windbag of a mayor, he says. Also, we only need 9 power cells to progress. Because if I walk up this pathway here, which I'm going to try and do without collecting that many eggs, 'cause my OCD. I want to know that this is the pathway that I gotta go down. You get to Fire Canyon, and this is the first roadblock of Jak and Daxter. This is what Kira's talking about. You gotta get 20 power
You
cells.
don't have enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. You can't cross Fire Canyon until you collect enough power cells.
Yep, so we technically only need 9 more before we can continue. And we have to complete the Sandover Village, which will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in and of itself. There's still Misty Island, and there's still Sentinel Beach. So you technically don't need to hit every single area or collect every single thing to continue. You just have to if you want the secret
Let's
ending.
go check out old Fish Breath's speedboat
Or
at
not
the dock.
secret ending. The true ending, because you need to get 100 power cells to open a door. And then it's basically just sequel bait. So let's go to Misty Island.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
And what's badass is like, okay, so there's Misty Island right there where we have to go. If you look over here, this is all connected to the beach section, and you can see the gyro of the precursors down in the Forbidden Forest that we were just at. When we went to the, like, we've entered 3 areas already with no loading screen. And I know by today's standards that's nothing, but this is like early 2000s. And if you, not only can you get anywhere, but the soft locks are great. Get this many power cells to power my heat shield. Get this many power cells to lift a boulder in the future. Get this many power cells to reinforce my heat shield. Well, you gotta get that speedboat to get Misty Island. And not because there's a loading screen, and not because there's an invisible wall, but because of this. You get eaten by a shark if you go too deep into the water. That is its way of not letting you swim to the next location. Which is just so fucking funny and awesome. Instead of swimming till you hit a wall, or you swim and you clip through Misty Island because it's not a real area, it's just a billboard. I love it. But now, whoop. And that was technically your loading screen, much like in like Jedi Survivor. Whenever you are crawling through rocks, that's an interactive loading screen. That was just their way of like, there's no loading screens. It's all completely seamless and interconnected. And yeah, it is, but there's still a little trickery going on behind the scenes. All right, what time are we looking at, gang? 1:30. Sweet. I don't have to leave until 3. God, I love the collection sound too. Alright, motherfucker, I hate you. It's such a rigged fucking chase. Aw. I keep giving Jack concussions. skull guy. If I'm killing them too quickly, but if you hit them once, you see their helmet flies in the air, it'll land on their head, and they'll be like trying to pull it off. And for that entire section, they're just one more hit to death. So it's cute that they, not only are they 2-hit enemies, but it's not like, oh, you hit them once, but you gotta hit them again. It actually plays a little animation for you. Look here, you little fucking furry freak. You can fucking leap better than I can. See what I mean? Rigged. Rigged, I tell you. No, I need to roll first. There you go, Jack. Come on, baby. Come on, baby! Ah. No. Stop it. Brother in Christ. My actual gamer. I hate it so much. This is like getting the fucking tree jump at Firelink in Souls 3. You either nail it on your first try or you're chasing the dragon for hours. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a snack really fast. I shouldn't be gone for too long. So I will leave you with this. Alrighty then. I've got some ramen cooking up in a bowl with a lid and some boiling hot water. So that should be ready for me to eat in a little bit. Now that we've caught the painter or the sculptor's muse. My muse! Yeah, that's right. I didn't get the mission from him. I just went here and knew what to do. When you hear him, yeah, you're like, whoa, you found my muse! Basically, he's the stoner stand
below us, cause I don't think we'll make it back.
Okay, break up these little things. Gotcha, bitch. And it's over there. Okay. Ah, they hide in the water, so you gotta wait for them to shoot before you can attack them.
Mark over those bones.
Don't tell me what to do, Daxter. Also, how do we get in there the first time? Like, it does kind of set up the how'd you get in there the first time?
Red Eco makes your attack stronger.
Yeah, you move a little bit slower, but anything that took 2 goes down in 1. Alright, so now pathway's clear. I should be able to get that eco, activate the stand, and go grab that power cell. Boom. Oh yeah, we got this. We're more than good. We're more than good. Boop. Alright. Ah, shit. Nice. 8 power cells away from powering that A-Grav Zoomer. I fell. I folded over. Speed run, be like, well, save's over. Try again. I've actually never tried to genuinely do a speed run. Like, I've tried to get through things that are hard in games as quick as possible, but never tried to do a genuine how fast can I play a game before. And if I did, I'm curious if there's like a specific game that's good to learn how to speed run on, or if it's just find a game you like and give it a shot. What are the rules to speed running? We live in a society with rules and regulations. Sweet. Oh wait, there's one literally right in front of the door. I didn't need to do this. Damn. Okay, no, that's fine. It's fine.
We remember what happened the last time we were here. It's an ambush, Jack! It's an ambush!
This one actually can get kind of hard. So if you don't time your attacks right, you can get ganged up on pretty bad. Especially with the fact that there is a cannon shooting at you amidst all the carnage as well. Case in point. Oh, now hello. I didn't know you made a little explosion ring when you had Red Eco. That's actually new to me. Oh shit! Hey, look at that. I just learned something about one of my favorite games. Okay, now these boxes cannot be broken.
Those all metal boxes are thicker than a yak-owl skull.
Yep.
But there must be something that can bust them open.
2 things. 1, we can get that cannon to shoot at it. Honestly, I'm just part of the mission is to get that cannon taken out. But eventually, when you get yellow eco, that can break boxes because you're shooting fireballs out your hands. I'm gonna take a look at my ramen. It's kind of less the ramen I'm worried about, more the egg I could. time. The ramen is a bit too al dente for my taste. It's just barely able to break up. Now, of course, I get the fucking 30 for $2 chicken and beef ramen noodle, like an average man. But I'm also a fan of them Shin red and blacks. They're a lot spicier and more flavorful. And that's what I got cooking today, baby. Oh no!
While you're down there, could you rub my feet?
But yeah, every time you die, Daxter says something funny about it. Love it. Well, I should have probably grabbed that red eco to have made those 3 bruisers a bit easier. Live and learn. C'est la vie. Alright. Looks like there's some orbage down here. See, it's always those little corners where you're gonna fucking not find your orbs and be like, where's the last 2? Stop it. I think I hear a scout fly up there. Yep, I see it now. Say it with your chest, bro. I respect that. Okay. And away we go. Alright, now I'm gonna need those eco clusters down here if I'm not mistaken. Because, yep, there's no way I could have done that with just the one. Gotcha, bitch. And now I have a nice little hat. Oh yeah, baby. So now we're gonna go take over a ship and the cannon at the same time. Perfect. And with how many orbs I've got, there's more than just the villagers take them off your hands to give you power cells. The classic Jak and Daxter fist pump, my gamer, my brethren. Alright, now I've got a nice bowl of ramen. Thank God, because I'm really fucking hungry. And this is why I jokingly say I should just promote myself as a mukbang channel as well. Okay, now deadass, this kills me a lot. Like, I always misjudge the bouncing ones. Like that. And that. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, that works too. Please have a big boy. Thank you so much. Why you no double jump? It's probably because I'm at an incline. Fuck. Double jumping doesn't want to trigger as quick.
Don't worry, I'll avenge you.
Ah, shit, fuck. What? Chat, why didn't you warn me? orbs is what I'm getting at. Yeah, I think because of that incline, my double jump ain't triggering for shit.
Well, better you than me.
Alrighty. Biatch. I was seeing that work, and it didn't. Right, let's get that. Give us a fighting chance. And at least the devs knew, like, hey, this is going to be a challenge. Give them some extra health pickups. I'm literally hitting the jump button as fast as possible to trigger that second jump frame. No! I got eaten by a shark. How was your day? I got eaten. Oh, okay. Try to get as much eco, because if I can have... I mean, I know it's 3 hearts. God damn it. 3 hearts that beat as one. But it should be 4, because you get 50 backup, and when you get hurt, that backup just fills the 3rd slot. It should just be 4 heart slots, but that is just my unprofessional opinion. I do not dev games. I only play them. Poorly at that. Yeah, baby. Alright, come on. Get on that safe zone. Let Big Mona pass. Alright, I was gonna see if maybe you can squeeze through the side. You can't. Bastards at Naughty Dog thought of everything. Which makes sense. They did give us Uncharted. Hey. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, we did it. We made it to the top. Which means... Bad puppy. Evil dog. I like how he was about to say something, but it's like, no, shut the fuck up. I grabbed the power cell, do your dance.
Now that the lurkers can't open that silo, they can't flood the world with dark eco and cause untold destruction. Wipe that ridiculous grin off your face, Daxter. The two of you have plenty to do. Get on with it.
Dude, Samos does not let Daxter breathe.
Get some! Alright! Treasure!
Okay, now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take a tick of damage for this. No, fuck it. I win. Alright, so let's grab these orbs. And then there's only one more little area on Misty Island, and we'll be done. Turn the muse, get the scout flies, there's a jump, and then there's killing. Yep, one area left. The rest of the power cells, or orbs will hopefully be there too. Ah, see ya, fucker. Later. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, you can die. You must die. So your little launch is technically an attack as well if you land it on something. If you make contact with your roll, like not on landing, but if you're in air and hit something, it will count as an attack, which is pretty cool. I'll see if I can pop it off, because I did do it, but it didn't pick it up very well. Well, that just makes me look like a liar.
Let's plow into those balloon lurkers and shred them!
Daxter, you're crazy. I need to collect our money first, that people just have laying around on the ground, floating above water for some reason. Like, I love the idea that literally money that people use and want, like, oh, I want that. That's currency in this world. Okay, I picked up, what are we at? Almost 400 on the ground. Whee! Okay, there we go. Let's get back up that ramp. We're gonna grab that power cell real fast. And make that 2 power cells. 7th scout flag. It's not gonna drop it when you're on the zoomer. It just gives it to you. I love that. I loved that for me. Let's see here. We got this. Come on, baby. I know this game's so good. I'm talking big, big game up on my shelf. However, and this isn't just because I'm doing the flying, and no one in chat's gonna challenge me on this because no one's in chat, but I will say one of the weakest areas of basically all the Jak games, except for Combat Racing Evolves, because I've never played that, so I cannot speak on it, is the handling of vehicles. They're very floaty in a bad way. And they don't turn on a dime, they turn on a Susan B. Anthony dollar. Fuck, I missed all of the orbs. Okay, let's try and line that shot up one more time. Because you don't need every single orb either to complete the game. I think you can feasibly... Fucking seriously? I think feasibly you can miss about 400, maybe 500, and you'll still have had enough to purchase any power cell that costs money. But it's the goddamn principle of the matter. I want to see that pop up, okay? Alright, so there's only 3 of these floaters left. That bastard left a floater. Alright, oh, hey, thank you. And last but not least, eat shit. Oh, no, you're last but not least. And if that ain't convenience itself, because I landed right where it spawned.
Good! You stopped all the mine-dropping lurkers. They've been threatening the waters around our village for weeks. Bring your zoomer back to the chance pad, and I'll teleport it back.
Boop. Alright, wait, yeah, I am almost dead. Give me those 2 little blips. Give me those 2 little blips. Alright, so that wraps up everything on Misty Island. Now we can go to the beach to wrap everything up on the beach, and then we'll be able to tackle the city. If all goes well, because those areas aren't huge, we might be able to go through Fire Canyon into the second hub world today. And I don't intend on turning this into a series. We're still playing Dark Souls once I get back into streaming more regularly. I just did not have a lot of time today. I've been playing Jak and Daxter, and I figured, fuck it, let's just stream that. And boom. 2 areas finite, complete, done ite. Other words. Don't question me, woman. Doom, 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 doom. So what you're supposed to do is, for instance, I could just do this lady's mission and get the reward and everything's fine. But what you're supposed to do, and it is great because they spent time animating and voicing, is talk to people to get clues.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little
bird. You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
So now, that's kind of what you're supposed to do, is talk to people and they give you missions, but I like how it's optional in the sense that, like, you can still do it without talking to the quest giver and then just turn it in. Because one, on your 30,000th playthrough, you don't want to watch that cutscene again. And two, if you do miss somebody, but you complete the quest, you can still claim the reward. Oh my god, I'm dying. The spice is getting to me. Sentinel Beach, baby. Really, dude? Stupid hermit crab. Now I'm curious if I do this. Yeah, push the flood floodgate off the cliff. So now, like, the scout flies are always going to be open because you always know you've got to get that in an area. The Eco Harvesters is open because Samus told us about it at the very start of the game, expecting this to be the first location the player goes to. And because I talked to the lady, I know that one. I love the enemy designs too. I mean, you don't just have the classic lurkers, but every area you go to, it feels like there's something unique there.
Alright! More orbs! That looks like it hurt. Should I call for backup?
Oh. Oh, so spicy. Oh, it's so spicy. But I love it. I want more. Give me all the spice. I can dig it. Put me in, coach. I can take it. Oh, fuck you. Put a bomb right here, guys. Yeah. And then you blew up that one for me already. Oh, look at that. Helpful. Okay, guys, now hit this one. Oh, it's like you knew what I wanted. Yeah. Now, last but not least, that should just about do it. Good gob, guys.
Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
And also this one. How has no one claimed this power cell? You telling me that Snake's camped this power cell for eternity? It's a game. Don't look into it. I will look into it. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's take care of everything up over on the right-hand side here so we can claim this section of Sentinel Beach Finite. Oh, excuse me. Give me that last one. Yeah, healthy Jack.
Are you near the egg yet?
Shut up. I'll get there when I get there. I do feel bad about the dogs because they make some really sad sounds when they die. Is that really everything that was over here? It was just one god goddamn scout fly. Okay. Yeet. So that means we go up to the next final level, and that'll give us that baby flut egg. Which, like, the zoomer does come in handy more than just the ones. The zoomer is what we needed to use to get all that stuff on the water, but it's also what we use to progress through the hot areas. The flut egg will also come in handy in one or two little areas. Whee! Alright. What do I need that eco for, and why do I feel like I'm not gonna get it on my first try? Douche. Yeah, no, okay. Douche! Yep. Again, at least Jak plays good. Not just the game itself, the character. Launched. I mean, I'm giving him 300 concussions here, but he's fine. He's a hero. They have thick heads. Alright, now I should be able to land on that thing. Alright, now this is a baby bird egg.
Oh my, that wasn't gentle. Careful. Easy does it.
I hate everything. Alright, let's do it one more time. From the beginning. But yes, I wouldn't be able to do this if we didn't go to Forbidden Jungle first, because we needed to activate those eco geysers. But this is actually really well, or set up really well for an intro area. It's not that big. It shows the verticality, like, don't just look around you, look up, look down. It ties in a side quest from another area, showing you that can happen. Motherfuck me. Just, the whole game, honestly, I love this fucking game. I could gush about it for hours, and there's a reason I still own my physical copies, even though we barely touch our PlayStation 2. There's a reason I got the OpenGoal, so that and it's free, by the way, don't think I paid for that. But there's a reason I'm using OpenGoal to play it, because it looks great, it plays fantastic, it's genuinely, these guys just took a classic on a console that doesn't really exist anymore. You know, they don't make PS2s, and you got the rehashed editions, but for free, essentially. These guys are like, yeah.
Good job.
Play this classic forever.
Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Mama.
Oh no! No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys, I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
We could technically, at this point, just stop doing the beach and never touch the village and go do go to the next area, which I think is interesting. Because, I mean, you know, there's probably a lot of people that either would miss one or two and not care and just move on, but, oh, God, it's so easy to complete. 20% is, well, I mean, okay. That 20% is just staring at me, you know what I'm saying? Here, let's put me in an obviously, there. That should be probably the best place for my face cam, I'd say. Yeah. Okay, this is horrible. This is heinous, and there's nothing is right with what we're doing right now. I need to hold. I feel smaller in the middle. Oh my god, like in the corners and stuff, I feel proportionate. Up in the middle, I feel tiny. How about right here? I don't think that's gonna interfere with too much. Yeah, it might fuck with the eco gauge a little bit, but that's fine. Full health! Yeah! Boom! Boom!
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Yeah, fuck Daxter. Yep, okay. It's got fly over yonder. And you'll see why I did that in a second. Why I punched those posts up a bit higher. Higher. I was trying to make a lot more P's, but I found out very quickly I could not make that happen. That was not a sustainable alliteration. So the first one is to get up there a little bit easier. You can do it from down here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can long jump your way up there, but the other one you cannot long jump your way over here. Alright, and I can see the final scout fly right there. Thank God that tree saved us.
Seagulls! Let's buzz them for kicks.
Look everywhere for, and this is what I mean, like, sure, I do have some prior knowledge of playing this game, but if you do just look through nooks and crannies, you're not gonna have an issue finding everything at all. It's probably one of the most forgiving collectathons in that regard. Just, you've got a lot to find, but it's pretty properly spaced out, and almost in the follow the orbs anyway, that's gonna get you from A to B. Coolio. And then there's another power cell up here. It's got a damn good robot. Damn good. Is there anything up here? Just a couple orbs.
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's check it out!
That has to be one of my favorite power cell grabs. Just we annoyed some birds so much that they avalanched and caused a power cell to come out of the earth. Okay, so it was over there by the first area. While we're here, actually, let's take care of this seagull. Stop it now.
Auga! Auga! Dive for those orbs, Jack! Dive!
Barely. I got that blue eco Dax. It dives for me. Oh, it ran out. Got it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that there's some orbs behind that waterfall, which cracks me up whenever, like, there's this game I've played called Hydroneer, and if anyone's familiar, it's a great game, and if you're not, it's basically just a mining game. You get a plot of land, you dig up some soil, you pan the soil, you take the ingots, and you turn it into jewelry, weapons. It's cute, alright? Look it up. Hydroneer. But there's a waterfall in the game, and the first time I saw it, I drove right over there expecting there to be a cave, and there was nothing in it except a sign that said, "Stop looking behind the waterfall." And I'm like, come on, you know that we're programmed as gamers after the 90s and 2000s. You see a waterfall, there's probably a secret behind there. Or an Easter egg or something. Now let's really take care of that secret. Stop. Douche.
Quick! We have to get to the power cell before the Pelican scoops it up again.
And that is why I took the eco, just to get a little bit of a head start on him. You do not need it. This is a child's game after all. Jak 2 is where the fucking difficulty spikes for no reason. Alright, now we just gotta take... Oh yeah, the fallen one that we just unearthed, duh. And then go up to that cannon. That should be the beach taken care of, and then we should be able to do everything in the village. I love the animations. Like, watch Daxter whenever you punch. He leaves your body, grabs it, and then whirls his way back around you. Whenever you spin around, he goes all sorts of cattywampus and loses his balance. Like, even just to animate him like that, whenever you crouch, he sits on your shoulder instead of standing on it. When you crouch and walk, he looks like he's just sitting down for a ride. Whenever you're running, he's holding on for dear life. Just a bunch of like cool little details like that. I wonder if I can make it to that one from here. Fuck yeah, you can. Meet your destiny, motherfucker! You too. Nailed it. Okay, now we just gotta use this to break those metal boxes. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, that's the money. That was the winner. That gave me my chicken dinner. There's no way in fuck, but would have been great if we did. So let's launch our happy little cockaxes back around. That's every one of them, and that probably equals 9 fucking orbs whenever we collect them. So this should theoretically 100% Sentinel Beach for us. Run like the wind. We must continue, Jak. Get that eco in your veins. We love it. We love it. We love it. Alright, so yeah, now all we gotta do is just do the collections, talk to some people, find the scout flies, and we're done.
Daxter! Oh, you really are the best. Here, take this power cell. I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back. Bam!
Alright. And then... I think I already got the power... Or not the power cells. The scout flies that were under here.
Good. You've collected enough power cells to fuel my heat shield. Meet me by the entrance to the fire canyon by climbing the cliff behind the farmer's house. Bring the power cells, and hurry! My father says he's seen more lurkers around.
Bring the power cells. Nah, I figured I'd just leave the 20 you told me to collect and show up empty-handed like a dumb shit. Oh, there's one.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election.
There's like 5 people here. Why is there a mayor?
You've earned a power cell. So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
I think we just, Is that bribery? Is that... What did we just do?
Hurry up with those power cells. I'm waiting at the head of Fire Canyon, at the top of the cliff behind the farmer's house.
Good for you, Kira. I'm trying to 100% this video game. Swear to God, if I miss a fucking scout fly somewhere.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
No, I'm gonna beat your
I
asshole,
see you two
man.
are back to make the trade. Good, good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Cheerio, ta-ta. He's traveled. Yeah, I think I got in there. Yep, that's the fisherman. Achoo! Whew. All right. So now we gotta go talk to that thing over there to get its power cells. And we gotta put these yaks in the pen for the farmer. Okay, 2 more scout flies. I think one of them's at the entrance to Fire Cave, and I see that one on the rock jumping at me. Hey, come on, grab the ledge, thank you. And send it, Jack! Okay, that works too. If I was speedrunning, you would have made me fail, bud.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
That's what we're doing, Daxter. We're checking out the fucking creepy sculpture. Perfect.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait. One of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
So usually it's 90 from people, if not always. These guys are always 120.
For your gift, another power cell is yours. You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
So that just leaves the axe, and we'll have completed the village. Move faster. Pardon me. Pardon me while I words to that song. Fuck, now I can't even remember who that is, and I'm gonna say something like Incubus, and then that's the one time I'm gonna get a comment on YouTube and be like, no, you stupid ass dumb fucking idiot. And get your butt in there. Should only be that. Oh, okay. Nope. One more after you. Two more after you. Good yak.
Gotta bring in the crops, furniture.
What crops? You have like a rice farm by the looks of things. Get there. And last boy.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell.
I like how we haven't talked to him, so that just, I insinuate that Daxter's like, for bringing those in, you owe me a power cell, fuck you.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
What is that? Okay. Alrighty then. Now we can hit up Fire Canyon. Because these power orbs belong to the village. There you go. Look at that. We've already 32%ed this fucking game. We've done Geyser Rock, Sandover, Sentinel Beach, Forbidden Jungle, Misty Island. About to hit up Fire Canyon. And then after this, there's the hub area. So I'm not going to count Fire Canyon. But afterwards, we'll have the hub area for the next location. Precursor Basin, Hidden Precursor City, the Swamp. And then there's another boss fight, and we'll move on to the Red Sages hub, which takes us to Spider Cave, the mountain, and then I think there's and then another obstacle course. And then you get to the end of the game. So yeah, we made some progress.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck.
Which I gotta give him credit. Samos said, you know, the other sages haven't had the gates open, so it's not like, you know, oh, well, that's a little convenient. No, we pre-established. These gates are closed. This is the only way to get there, and it's also a great way to have fast travel to the different hub worlds if you need to go back to get power orbs or power cells or precursor orbs. But in theory, you're supposed to be able to play this entire game without having to teleport. You can walk on foot, minus this, everywhere.
See if we can catch air off those lurkers.
You can, but I need to hit these, Daxter. Yeah! Shit. Wow. Okay, hit it, nailed it, get it.
Use the hop turn to steer harder.
Daxter, don't tell me what to do. Ha, that was perfect. I did not think I would land that.
And keep away from those dark ego boxes.
Shit, shit. Nice. Double nice. Triple nice. First fucking try, too. Usually takes me 3 or 4 because I keep, like, missing a scout fly and I have to go back. But now we're in the next hub world of Rock Village.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jack, go check on the villagers, then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and personally call it there. Let me go ahead and quit. You can save, but I like to use the game's feature, play it the way it was created type deal. But you could theoretically just drop a save wherever. And quit. Alright. So, that was a little bit of the Jak and a little bit of the Daxter. You know, oh, how long did I go for? Just under 2 hours? Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've been out of this for a minute. I haven't streamed in a hot while. So, I think an hour is pretty decent. 2 hours is decent. I'm going to try and get back into the stream of this again. Maybe even hop on tomorrow. Depends. So thank you to anyone who did hop in, Anthony and my love, and thank you to anyone who watches the VODs. If you want to go see more VODs, what's on my shirt? Oh, paint. If you want to see anything more, I do have a YouTube. There's a link on my page, takes to my YouTube channel. You can see all my past videos there. And if you want to get alerts on when I go live, because you think I'm pretty alright and cool and funny and neat, go ahead and hit up my Discord, where you will get pinged anytime I go live. So, all of that said, thank you for stopping by.